What's going on, guys? It's Rahman. Welcome back to another episode of NBA Kicks. You guys probably already know the drill, but for those who are new, this is the show where we show off the 10 best sneakers worn in the NBA from the past week. On your screen right now are some honorable mentions that didn't quite make the top 10. However, if you like ducks, cartoon ducks, as well as retro-inspired jerseys, you've come to the right place. This is week 5 of NBA Kicks. Kicking off our list at number 10, we have Buddy Hield with an interesting custom of the Nike Kobe 5. Now, Buddy Hield takes the all-star colorway of the Kobe 5s and gives it his own custom paint job, complete with a blue midsole, custom swoosh, as well as white laces and collar to go with the Sacramento Kings retro-inspired uniform, which uses the same red and blue-white color scheme. I'm not gonna sit here and say that this is the best custom in the world because it's actually far from it, but it is unique and it shows some effort, and that's all we really ask on NBA Kicks. But seriously, buddy, you could probably do better than this. Next up at number 9, we have Mike Conley with a player exclusive of the Air Jordan 34. After 12 seasons in Memphis, Mike Conley is now a member of the Utah Jazz, as he shows here with a Jazz-inspired colorway of the 34th Air Jordan. This colorway uses a very dark blue and yellow color scheme alongside pink lace tips and a unique Jazz graphic on the back heel panel, which looks to be inspired by classic Jazz artwork, and in my opinion is a great way to pay homage to the team's roots. Even though we all know the Pelicans should be named the Jazz and the Jazz should be named whatever Utah wants to name them, we just really need the Jazz team name back in New Orleans because it just makes sense. I mean, New Orleans Jazz, Utah Saints? What would you name them? Let me know in the comment section below. Coming in at number 8, we have Chris Paul with the Monopoly-inspired colorway of the Jordan CP3 12s. The Jordan brand hooked CP3 up with a new colorway of his latest signature model, which is inspired by one of the most popular board games in the world, Monopoly. This colorway uses those classic faded colors of the game's paper money, which can also be seen with a graphic that wraps around the heel onto the medial upper. But if you take a closer look, that graphic isn't a direct replica of Monopoly money, as it has some Jordan flair to make it special and unique. The real question is though, has anyone officially ended a game of Monopoly?
No. Never.
Next up at number 7, we have Russell Westbrook with a new colorway of the Jordan Why Not 0.2 SE. Russell Westbrook continues his strong campaign this season with yet another colorway of his second signature model, but this time Russ puts together a black and Volt color scheme that has his slogan, Why Not, splattered across the entire upper, and this is actually giving us some real Riddler vibes, which is timely since the new Batman movie just cast the Riddler. But overall, this colorway is exactly what you would expect from Russ, since both his game and his personality are off the scale just like his kicks. Next up at number 6, we got MIKAL Bridges with the Villanova colorway of the Nike KD 12. Now these are just clean. We all know MIKAL Bridges went to Villanova where he won 2 national championships, and here he's seen showing some school pride with a very clean colorway of the KD 12s. Alongside a Villanova logo on the back heel, these use a white upper, multiple shades of blue, and a very lightly tinted blue translucent midsole, which give these an ultra clean look. And that's it. Not much needs to be said about these except they're extremely clean and show some personality with the Villanova tag, and that's really all you need to catch our eye here at NBA Kicks. Now before we get to our top 5 sneakers of the week, have you ever wished that you could have a guy like Kawhi Leonard, one of the best defenders in the league, guarding and protecting your personal information like credit cards and passwords? The answer is duh, because you don't want anybody online touching that information. So to prevent that, our sponsor for today's video has the perfect solution. DASHLANE is a mobile and desktop app that saves all of your passwords, credit card, and personal information safely in one place, and also makes things easy for you by turning the internet into a one-click autofill experience. This is great for someone like myself because while I'm busy thinking of all the dope kicks in the NBA, I often forget very important information like my passwords. So DASHLANE eliminates all this stress, and they can even help you generate a unique password which is encrypted, which means it's basically useless to anybody trying to hack and steal your information online. DASHLANE also has a secure VPN feature that protects all of your information when you're using an unsecure Wi-Fi connection. So if you want to up your security game online, download the app with the link in the description box below, because with that link, you're not only helping support this channel, but you're also going to get DASHLANE for free on your first device, as well as a free 30-day trial of the premium version. And the best part is, not a single credit card is required. So if you want to be left open like Andre Iguodala in the 2016 finals, then don't do anything at all. But if you want to be like LeBron James and block all of those hackers, go ahead and download DASHLANE with the link in the description box below. All right, now let's get back to the kicks. Next up at number 5, we have Langston Galloway with a custom colorway of the LG 92 from Q4 Sports. Langston Galloway adds yet another custom colorway to his already extensive collection, but this time he's using everybody's favorite Duck Vigilante, Darkwing Duck. Using a purple upper and pink midsole to match Darkwing's cape, this custom colorway also has Darkwing himself on the lateral side of the upper with some photorealistic artwork that looks just like the cartoon we all loved growing up. Not for me though, because Darkwing is yet another cartoon that slipped right past my childhood. Next up at number 4 and number 3, we have Kawhi Leonard with 2 colorways of the New Balance Omni 1s. Now Kawhi Leonard brought out 2 PEs of his first signature sneaker from New Balance, which I've actually been playing in for the past couple of weeks, and I have a video on these coming to the channel very soon. But as far as Kawhi is concerned, I just couldn't pick between these 2 colorways, so I decided to put both of them on the list back to back, with the slight edge for me personally going to the black and blue pair, but the white pair is dope as well. And one thing that really caught my eye was the switch up of materials on the collar overlay. On this beta colorway that I have in front of me here, it uses like a pleather material, but on Kawhi's PEs, it uses a suede nubuck material, and I think that looks pretty sick. So let me know in the comment section below which of these 2 colorways you like more, and also stay tuned for that video. Coming in as our runner-up, we have Giannis Antetokounmpo with a special colorway of the Nike Zoom Freak 1. Nike has always laced up both college and professional athletes with Oregon-inspired colorways since Phil Knight, the founder of Nike, is an Oregon alumni himself, and the Zoom Freak 1 pulls off the classic yellow and green makeup very well. Aside from the usual bright green and yellow as well as the Oregon O on the back heel, this colorway of the Zoom Freak 1s is rounded out with a slightly tinted blue translucent outsole, which pairs very well with the overall vibrant theme. And while these are clean and one of the best Oregon PEs we've seen in a while, they weren't the best Freak 1s worn in the NBA from the past week. Finally, at number 1, we have Royce O'Neal with a custom colorway of the Nike Zoom Freak 1. Now I know it's early, but I'm pretty confident that these are gonna make our end of the year top 10, because this is just one of the best customs that I have ever seen. Andrew TL brings us another fire custom that looks more like an official colorway thanks to that retro Jazz jersey inspired Rocky Mountain graphic on the back end of the upper, which just flows perfectly with the Zoom Freak 1 and its peaky midsole. If you take a look actually at the tip of that midsole, you'll see that the graphic design slightly leaks onto it, making for a really cool effect that gives the sneaker some depth. You also have an ice tip swoosh and a classic Jazz logo on the tongue, but overall, this colorway is just too clean, and we had to put it at the number 1 spot, because out of all of the great sneakers worn during week 5 of the 2019-20 NBA season, Royce O'Neal's Freak 1s were hands down the cream of the crop. If you guys enjoyed this episode of NBA Kicks, please drop this video a like because it helps us out a lot, and don't forget to get your free 30-day premium trial of DASHLANE with the link in the description box below. My name's Jaron. It's been great having you. I'll catch you guys next week. Peace.